Opdrachten. Circus. Games map. 9 apps. Games. Koptekst. Klok. Bros. Hellhunt Antinomen. Liggend. Hellhunt Antinomen. Gebied voor directe aanraking.
Hellhunter. Antinomen. Move among the options in the main menu with swipe left and swipe right. Then tap 2 times to select an option. New game. The story of Elian, the vampire hunter, is about to start. You can skip cutscenes double tapping for 2 seconds. Move among the options in the pause menu with swipe left and swipe right. Then tap 2 times to select an option. Swipe right and left to explore the environment, forward and backwards. Use double tap to examine the interactive elements. Touch with 5 fingers to open the pause menu. During battle, double tap to attack. Swipe left, right or down to dodge. Swipe up to drink a blood vial. Very well. That is all you need to know in order to survive. Good luck. Our story takes place in our days, in a place located somewhere in Transylvania. In a world where technology has spread worldwide, mankind can't even imagine that vampires and all the creatures of the night actually exist. Some of them even manage to integrate into society. Elian is a Dhampir, the son of a vampire and a human. He became a vampire hunter a long time ago. Now Elian is inside the pub of a village. After a long career as a vampire hunter, the day has finally come. Today, Elian will hunt Dracula, the Lord of Darkness. Nothing will change until Dracula disappears. The dusk is about to end, and his drink as well. It's almost time to leave. A modern pub frequented by young people. At the moment, there's some catchy music playing. The only thing out of place is Elian, and he knows that. It's time to go. You have reached pub. Glass. Elian's favorite booze was inside it. Was. Not enough to hinder his job anyway. Bartender. Elian pays the bartender. Now he can go. Bag. Inside Elian's wide bag there are many ancient weapons, like the legendary Vampire's Bane sword. But, especially nowadays, it's not a good idea to show them in public. Elian is officially a hunter, but actually he also hunts creatures of the night, like vampires. In any case, he still draws people's attention. Young guy. The guy gets close to Elian and asks him to take a selfie with him. Elian's glare is more than enough to make him desist. Young woman. That woman sat by the bar seems more interested in taking a photo of her drink and publishing it on her blog than actually drinking it. To the village. It's a calm place compared to most cities these days, yet technology has arrived even here. Elian can see on the horizon Dracula's castle. Humans can't see it, but he's a Dhampir, and that's his destination. You have reached village. Citizens. People go back and forth, unaware that the castle of Dracula is visible, even from here. Actually, some of them wouldn't notice it, even if it was visible to humans, since their head is bent toward their smartphones as they walk. Fountain, a meeting point for people. Even in this village, technology has arrived, after all. Meta guy. A strange guy who wears a hood. He gets close to Elian and introduces himself as Meta guy. Then he tells him that he will give Elian some good advice. First of all, he tells him that the secret of a good exploration is to examine an object many times, possibly later. Meta Guy also asks Elian if he knows what turning around means. Elian is a bit perplexed. The guy goes on to say that it means that if he explores a map going forward and right after he goes backward, that means that he has turned around. The same happens if he goes backward and then forward. He urges Elian not to forget this advice. To the pub, to the castle of Dracula. What Elian sees when he enters is a huge room with a gothic look. 4 strong creatures are waiting for him, but Elian doesn't hesitate and draws his sword. His glare is just as sharp. You have reached Main Hall. Statue. A huge and majestic statue of a gargoyle is placed in the center of the hall. Elian won't let his guard down. It could be an actual monster. Manticore. The Manticore is approaching Elian, a giant creature with a human face, the body of a lion and a long scorpion tail. Monsters that can attack from many directions or that can grab Elian can be defeated faster dodging them, rather than with brute force. The battle begins. The battle ends. Elian gains 150 experience. A giant living armor starts to move. It raises its shield with the left arm. His blade in the other hand points toward Elian. Monsters like this have to be defeated with brute force, and they are resistant too. They are strong, but slower than other monsters. The battle begins. The battle ends. Elian gains 200 experience points. Double tap to Dragon. A dragon stands before Elian. He's charging his fire breath and prepares to burn him to ashes. This is a versatile type of monster. Brute force is required to win, and he's not slow. On the other hand, his strength is medium. This enemy has a special attack called Deadly Attack. This is a sudden attack that an enemy can use during the battle. When you hear this sound, the enemy is doing his deadly attack. You can dodge it like any other attack, but if you get hit, the attack is usually stronger, and it can apply extra effects like strengthening the enemy or weakening Elian for a period of time. The extra effects can be of many kinds, and some of them can be applied by the enemy, even without hitting Elian with a deadly attack. Battle begins. The battle ends. Elian gains 250 experience points. Elian gets Blood Vial. Statue Dark Knight. The Dark Knight now gets his lance and is ready to fight. He seems quite confident, and fast as well. Enemies like this are faster, even if less strong. The battle begins. The battle ends. Elian gains 300 experience points. Elian gets Blood Vial. Double tap to continue. Statue. Entrance to the library. Elian slays hordes of monsters along his way. No one can stop him. Now a library stands before Elian. It's a wide area. Many piles of books are on the ground, but despite the mess, there's no trace of dust. Actually, even the books are in perfect condition. You have reached Library Room. Bookshelf 1. This part of the library is filled with books about physics. Bookshelf 2. Technology is the main subject of the books inside this bookshelf. Bookshelf 3. This bookshelf gathers all the books that talk about theology. Pile of books. A lot of books are placed in this pile. This chaotic pile is in contrast with the order of this library. Bookshelves. Actually, the library continues for a very long and wide area. It's an immense collection. Anyway, Elian is sure that there's no need to make a deeper search into the library than this space. Stairs. The path from where Elian came. There's no reason for a retreat. To the throne room. This door is locked by an electronic mechanism. Elian should check around for a reader that can open the door. Bookshelf 1. This part of the library. Bookshelf 3. There's an empty space in this bookshelf. Elian notices that there's a laser reader in that space. It might be connected to the door. 3 books would fit perfectly in that space. According to the other books, it seems like he has to search for the first 3 books of the Pilgrim. Pile of bookshelf. Stairs. Book. A lonely book lies on the ground. Just like the one Elian is searching for. He picks Book of the Pilgrim 1. Bookshelves. Actually, the pile of books. Elian checks in this pile if there's any of the books he's searching for. No result at the moment. Elian takes a closer look and explores in all directions. And this time he finds Book of the Pilgrim 3 and picks it. Bookshelf. Actually, on a closer look, Elian notices that there's a book that has nothing to do with physics. He removes it and picks Book of the Pilgrim 2. Bookshelf. Elian finds all 3 books. He puts them in their space. An electronic beep sound comes from here, and then the door is unlocked. Now Elian can proceed. Bookshelf to the throne room. Elian's assault is overwhelming, and in the end he reaches the throne room. Dracula sits on the throne and barely notices Elian. It seems like he's waiting for his next move. You have reached throne room. Chalice. In his hand there's a chalice with some wine inside. No, that's human blood. Throne. Elian would expect a throne made with human bones, but actually it's more similar to a normal throne. It must be from a very ancient age. Dracula stained glass window. This colored window is decorated with a gorgeous Gothic-style image. Door. This is it. Elian closes the door, and only one among them will cross it again. Stained Dracula. Elian takes some steps forward and declares to Dracula that now it's the time of his demise. The Lord of Darkness has a smug look on his face and tells him that he should have kept going around, playing the vampire hunter. Elian gets nervous and dashes toward Dracula, ready for the battle. The battle begins. Elian is getting weaker. The battle ends. Elian gains 1 million experience points. Elian increases his experience level. Double tap to continue. After an impeccable performance, Elian stands before Dracula, who kneels exhausted and on the verge of death. The Lord of Darkness can't believe what happened. He tells Elian that he impressed him, but he's the incarnation of darkness, and that's not something that Elian can handle. Then he dissolves into ash. Elian is ready to celebrate, but before that moment, it suddenly gets dark. Countless eyes open from the walls, ceilings, and the floor of the room, and stare at him. A terrible choir of human voices and screams fills the room. With darkness, they gather around Elian. He doesn't know what's happening and can't react in any way. In no time, he brings his hands to his ears and, even faster, he can't help but scream out loud. Darkness and voices enter his body and mind by osmosis. Finally, even his soul is invaded. Suddenly, everything ends. An incredible silence takes over the place. Elian opens his eyes that are now red. Without saying a word, he goes toward the throne and sits. A new Lord of Darkness is born. Or maybe it's more accurate to say that Dracula has found a new and more suitable vessel in which to reincarnate. Hellhunter, Anti-Nomen. Move among the options in the main menu with swipe left and swipe right. Then tap 2 times to select an option.
Voice-over aan. Games. Koptekst. Batterij 58%. Bedieningspanning. Geselecteerd. Schermopname. Knop.